Hello everyone, I'm Food for Dogs, and today I have some exciting news for Vita fans. You are probably, most of you, aware that we are entering a difficult period in the physical market, with some games being very difficult to source and are often very, very expensive, especially on eBay. And that's obviously a problem for us Vita fans who like to have physical copies. We've had an announcement from PlayAsia that they are going to reprint 2 titles which have become quite rare in the market, and the Vita community is abuzz with the news on social media in particular. So many of you will already have heard the news, but I know there are quite a few of you who don't really use social media a lot. So I want to make sure that you are aware of what's happening and that you have the opportunity to purchase one or both of the games that are being reprinted. As I mentioned, PlayAsia is doing the reprints, so they will be Asian copies, but with several languages, including English, as usual. I will put pictures of the actual product pages into the video here, so that you can see for yourself and pinpoint exactly which version it is that is being reprinted, so that there's no confusion about that, because they have a lot of products on their website and it's easy to get lost. Now, the first game I want to introduce you to is called Oreshika, and it's actually playing on my Vita right now, the introductory sequence, the anime sequence. It's a beautiful game, and I have loved it from the moment I got it back in 2015. The game has a bit of back history. It goes back to an earlier PlayStation game, but I don't have any details on that. That would be Japan only. And then in 2011 a PSP version came out. Later they obviously based the Vita version on that, and the Vita version came out in Japan in 2014 and it came west in 2015. I purchased my copy digitally on the 17th of March 2015. I did look it up. So that was 2 weeks after release. I was that keen on the game. We never got a physical version in the West. So it remained digital only, really. So this is going to be a fantastic opportunity to get one of the finest JRPGs on the Vita and exclusive to the Vita, to get it in physical format. So I'm really, really excited about that. I think you can tell. By the way, the game was also a PS Plus title, so free to download for PS Plus subscribers in July 2016, and some of you may know the game from being available as a PS Plus game. Now, as you can see, I actually bought the Japanese limited edition a while ago. And does it? Oh yes, it's Oreshika. I never thought there would be a reprint made, so I decided to get the Japanese version so I'd have a physical, and went for the limited edition, and I'm really, really glad I did. I'll just show you quickly the content. It came with this lovely soft pouch. Beautiful, and we're keeping PoodlePa's Vita in there actually, so it's really well padded, as you can see, and we've got the blue Vita in there. Apart from that, we obviously have the game. And I believe the reprint will likely use the same cover picture, which is the original Japanese one. And it comes with another box with goodies on the inside, including a cleaning cloth, which, as you can see, I've never used. It's very nice. And with a strap, a matching strap or lanyard. I've got several of these and I have never ever used them. I don't actually know what to use them for. Why would I want to put a lanyard on my Vita or Vita case? Because I'm not going to carry it like that, and I'm not going to swing it about. So I know they're quite popular, and some of them are sold separately, but I've never been able to figure out why I'd want to use one. So for me, that's purely decorative, I'd have to say. The other thing that came with the box is a what you call it, it's an extra protective foam layer that I think you can put inside this soft pouch if you wanted to take it with you on your travels to give it extra protection. And the final item is really another very nice little bit. They do like doing small but thoughtful little items for their editions to Japanese. It's two, what you call them, they're design faceplates. I sometimes refer to them as decals, that you can stick onto your Vita surround to customize them, you know, with a design for your favorite game. And it's got one for the 1000 model and one for the 2000 model to fit, giving it an Oreshika design. So that's very nice, I think. So overall, a very pretty box, very beautifully designed. And that is Oreshika. And my excitement knows no bounds for this particular reprint. Right, so the other game is Soul Sacrifice. Now, you may well ask, Soul Sacrifice is readily available both in the United States and in Europe. I happen to have the American edition. I can't remember why, and I think that's the only copy I bought, because I have it, it's still in its cellophane, because I have the game digitally. Once again, it was a PS Plus game. Originally, it was released worldwide in 2013 and became a PS Plus title available to subscribers quite soon in December 2013. Now, I was sort of thinking today, why did they do that? The timing is interesting, and I think the reason might have been that in 2014 an expanded edition of Soul Sacrifice was released, and that was called Soul Sacrifice Delta. And I guess having it as a PS Plus title would have raised interest, and then if people liked it, they would have gone on to buy the Delta version as well, which is exactly what I did. I purchased the Delta version digitally, and yes, I can't remember if I realized that there was an Asian version available. I probably didn't at the time. It was quite early in I hadn't really started collecting properly in 2013-14. So this is an action RPG, whereas Oreshika is a turn-based RPG. It has a very interesting concept, and the original concept for the game was created by none other than Keiji Inafune, the creator of Mega Man. Now, he's a big name, obviously. The game Soul Sacrifice proved a big hit in Japan. They sold a lot of copies. And Keiji Inafune expressed interest in making a sequel for Soul Sacrifice. He even reportedly approached Sony about it. But after that, we never heard any more about it. Now, I reckon this would have been at about the tail end of 2014, possibly already into 2015. And we know, of course, now that by then Sony, at least internally, had pulled the plug on the PS Vita, and the chances for getting another big title developed for it were obviously rather slim. So that's the history of Soul Sacrifice, and PlayAsia are reprinting a copy of the Soul Sacrifice Delta version. So that's the expanded version with improved gameplay and more content overall. Again, obviously as an Asian release with English subtitles. It's a very interesting game where you are given a choice. You can either save or sacrifice an ally or enemy, or you can even sacrifice a part of your own body to enhance your abilities. So that's the information on those two Vita titles. I will put all the links and everything you need in the description below, and will also show you a product page for each game so that you know exactly which version to go for if you want to order one. Thank you for watching. I hope that was useful. Keep well, especially in these uncertain times. I'm Food for Dogs. Bye-bye.